We got some profit taking happening with BTC and ETH, and it's affecting the alts. That's right, there's red up on the screen and red in my background. It's affecting XRP, and we'll talk price action at the end. We'll also talk about a major retard in the market. That's right, I'm going to share one with you because he's a big XRPer out there. Also, BlackRock, centralized ownership of BTC and ETH. We got to talk about that along with...
I say lots of naughty things, so here's your warning.
That's right, we got lots of red up on the screen except for ADA, which is deep in the green. We'll talk price action and, of course, the retard alert. Mr. Garrison?
Uh-oh, retard alert! Retard alert, class!
Yes, now before we get into that, you know the deal, your comments come first because you, the viewer, matter most. Jay Saf says it's just a matter of time. The powers that be pump ETH, then dump roll into XRB, H-bar, etc. I like it, but right now the alts are feeling the pain because the powers that be took profits on BTC, ETH, and the alts, but I know what you're talking about. MG394 says when all the regulations are in place and the institutions position themselves, then all the smoke and mirrors will be moved and abracadabra, XRP will get pulled out of the hat. Praying for good news for you, Klaus. Thanks for the straightforwardness and your humor. Well, I'm here to bring you the news, good, bad, happy, or sad. I got the red background on my screen and the red up on the screen. Bitcoin touched 124, ETH touched 47, but we pulled back. That's why you're seeing the profit taken. But first, the Mr. Garrison retard alert wasn't just for show. It was for what, everyone? To show you this. Now, yesterday, Charting Guy said what? Oh, I was saying that XRP was going to beat ETH, and now he's saying that ETH is going to beat XRP. But wait. This story goes even further. Let me show you how much of a fucking retard this person is and how it's all about clicks and getting bullshit engagement. This is what this idiot posted, okay? This was done on August 12th. He posted something about, oh, XRP was going to beat ETH, and now he's saying ETH is going to beat XRP. This is what he posted, okay? Let me scroll down, all right? This is what someone said. Someone said, so you don't see XRP seeing $20 this cycle. And he says, no, unlikely this cycle. This is from Charting Guy on August 12th. One day later, on the 13th of August at 4:42 p.m., this fucking moron puts ISO 20022 goes live tomorrow. XRP will go to $10,000. You see what I'm saying? In one post a day ago, this guy is like, no, I don't think it's going to happen to $20. Less than a day later, this moron says it's going to go to $10,000. Seriously, this is yet another person out there that we're going to do what, everyone? That we're going to block because they're a retard. And I don't need this garbage in my Twitter feed. I'd rather see big titties, I'd rather see cool cars, and I'd rather see crypto stuff that makes sense. But what's my job? To show you the BS out there so that you can see how crappy this space is. So again, Charting Guy, who's supposedly a big XRP fan, is talking out of both sides of their mouth in less than a day. How can you say, no, it's not going to hit $20, and then less than a day later say it's going to hit $10,000? Fucking moron. Bitcoin hits a record high above 124,000, and now players are what? Taking profits. BTC hit a record high on Thursday. Hey, that's today during early Asian trading, surpassing 124,000. Stocks ended higher on Wednesday too, with the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ reaching new heights this week. The crypto market is enjoying a period of highly favorable fundamentals. We're thinking about what? 401ks for crypto, rate cuts happening this year, and also the integration of cryptocurrencies into the international financial system. These are all good things, but here's the problem, though. When you look at the charteronies, dumperoni on BTC, dumperoni on ETH, caused dumperoni in the alts, everyone. That's the deal. Now, you can see it right here up on the screen. Look at the market cap. Look at it. 4.19 trillion. And that was at 11 p.m. We then scroll forward to where we are right now, and bam, we lost a lot of money in the short term. So what happened? Players took profits. Taco Bell, just like the girl says it in the car. That happens, right? We see that all the time. Am I worried? Hell no, I'm not worried at all. Why? Because we are still above key levels for a lot of our majors. XLM still above 40 cents. XRP still above $3. BNB above 800. Do I need to keep going on? You get my point. HBAR still above 25 cents, so we're good there. BlackRock now holds over 100 billion in crypto. This might have us worried because we talk about centralized ownership and management of crypto. Because crypto is supposed to be decentralized, girlfriend. And by the way, happy Thursday. Can you tell I slept in? And can you tell that charting guy is an absolute moron? Come on now. I can't stand people like this that in one post one thing, a day later post something completely different. They're just doing it to make money. It's absolutely disgusting. Let's learn about BlackRock. Blackhawk has crossed a new milestone in his digital asset strategy with crypto holdings now at over $100 billion. This portfolio includes $89 billion in BTC and $14 billion in ETH. Now, mind you, this $14 billion in ETH is a very fast accumulation. At the start of the year, BlackRock held $3.5 billion in ETH. That's at the beginning of the year, and now they hold $14 billion in ETH, so they've been gobbling up ETH as of late. So now you have to start looking at what? Centralized ownership of crypto. That's dangerous, right? Because now you're talking about just a few entities. MicroStrategy, now known as Strategy, MetaPlanet, World Liberty Financial, etc. Being a couple of the players out there, sorry, my dog keeps bumping the camera with his big old booty, owning crypto. That's a big problem. We want that stuff spread out. Otherwise, it's going to be what? The elites running and ruining crypto just like they do everything else. Now, Schwartz says that XRP's got a big lead. Ripple CTO says blockchain adoption expands as XRP maintains a 13-year lead. Okay, David, let's see what you got, boobala. According to David Schwartz, the CTO at Ripple, the blockchain sector is seeing growing participation from major players in payments and stablecoins. I completely agree. Why? Because we got regs in that space. In a recent social media post, Schwartz commented that the crypto tent is getting bigger, saying that the fact that more firms are creating their own blockchains is indicative of a move towards blockchain being considered a core financial infrastructure. Schwartz pointed out that the XRP ledger has made significant milestones in the last 13 years. He stated that the network is battle-tested, upgraded, and enhanced for more than 10 years, which translates to a transaction adoption in real-life situations. Here's the problem, though. A lot of people just aren't using it. I mean, think about it. Are you all using XRPL? No, you aren't. You're using XRP for a speculative asset, but you're probably not using XRPL. I mean, when was the last time you went to a gas station and was like, yo, you jabronis, are you using your XRPL for payment rails? No, you're not. Right? Let's just be real here. You're not. And in fact, when we look at stable coins, there's not many stable coins on XRPL. In fact, let's check it right now. Because I get it that there's a growing lead because of the time, right, that's been spent on XRPL. But look at the chains. I've got them up on the screen. As always, any article you see in this video, it's all linked in the description below. ETH, 153 billion of stable coins on their chain. How many does XRPL have? XRPL is ranked 26th with 166 million. ETH, 153 billion. That's a B. B for ball sack. XRPL ranked at 26 has 166 million. That's M for milky titties. Yeah. So, David, what are you trying to do? All right? Like, I get it. You're trying to pump XRPL, but the reality is XRPL doesn't even drive the price of XRP. Regs does. Macro events does. Is it cool ecosystem news? Sure it is, but it's not helping us out with the price. Speaking of price, we already touched on crypto market. What else are we noticing? ETH inflows are still big. Look at this yesterday again. ETH inflows. 729 million in inflows for ETH. Only 86 million inflows for BTC. Volume for the crypto market in frickin' sane. Up 24% to almost $300 billion. Altcoin season, yeah, we're sliding, but we're still at 38 out of 100. So we're at least holding our proportions to BTC. XRP price, well, still strong. $3 mark we're holding. Volume insane. 11.8 billion in volume right now. So there is some massive trading going on in the market. $3 floor zooming out to the month still looks good. Yeah, we'll drop sub $3 floor for some buying opportunities. But yo, we've got the support at 3. And let's be honest here, this is without regs, this is without ETFs, this is without a United States government strategic reserve, this is without Jerome Powell cutting rates, and this is without XRPL having any effect on the price of XRP. Which is good, because maybe once XRPL does start doing something where most of us use, maybe then it'll have an effect on the price. And we've learned that some people 2 days ago say that XRP doesn't have a chance getting to $20, but then they say, oh, they think it's going to go to $10,000. They're just engagement farming because they're fucking morons. Okay, so what have we learned? Twitter is filled with a bunch of scumbags that just post stuff for engagement. Not because they believe in XRP. In fact, what have we learned? One day, they're like, no. Next day, they're like, yes. The next day, no. Next day, yeah. That's the whole thing, everyone. So seriously, if there's someone out there on Twitter that you follow, just look at their posts and see if it makes sense. I bring you the news, good, bad, happy, or sad. For me, it's not about engagement. For me, it's bringing you the news. I'm able to stand here and say, yo, David Schwartz talking about XRPL, 13-year lead, hasn't had shit of an effect on price. I have no problem telling you that because guess what? It's the truth. It hasn't helped out the price at all. What has helped out the price of XRP? Reg talk, yeah. JP cutting rates, yeah, I like that too. Yeah, so that's the point. I bring you the news. Now, sometimes the news I bring you is not good news, it's bad, and sometimes it stings, like when you get stung by a bee or when you get like a shot in your arm. Ow. Not the Fauci ouchie, because that was a bad idea, okay? But like, that's what the deal is. I don't sit here and do bad news to get like engagement, because in fact, when I bring bad news, less people watch it. But I got to bring you the bad news because sometimes that's what happens in the market. That's why I got the red up on the background. Because right now players are taking profits. Now I could lie to you and do the whole, oh my God, we're going to go to $10,000 by Friday. Government buyback, backed by gold, seizing assets, strategic reserve. I could lie and do all that crap like that player did on X, but then I would be a liar, liar, pants on fire. I'm not wearing pants, I'm wearing shorts. I should have just stopped and said I'm not wearing pants and just left it at that, but no, I'm wearing shorts right now. The reality is this. This ecosystem that we're in, this crypto ecosystem, is filled with a bunch of liars and scumbags. And the fact is it's mostly what the space is. Now, that being said, I try to share with you how to find that stuff out, how to sift through that junk, how to find the hopium pumpers out of there, how to find the BS news people out of there and show you where the real news is. And the real news is BlackRock is buying a lot of crypto. BlackRock is custodying a lot of crypto. BlackRock is managing a lot of crypto, and recently it's been a lot of ETH. Now, the players have taken profits from BTC and ETH, and it's affecting the alts. But the alts are holding at key levels, and I'm honestly not worried. Why? Because if we can get through the month of August, which is a trap month, and hold prices like we are now, dude, I'm good with this. Because regs are coming, rate cuts are coming, ETFs are coming, and I'm coming when my wife comes. Nah, I can't finish that. But you know what I can finish? My wife? No, I can't finish that either. Choo-choo what? Choo-choo bitches.